And here we have the Sebo Dart. It's quite similar to a Felix, but it doesn't have quite as many features to it. Like, this is a single speed. Instead of having a slider, the only speeds it has are on and off. And then, unlike the Felix, we don't have a swivel neck in it. It's just standard neck. I know we also don't have a little micro switch down here, so when the hose is pulled out, it won't shut off. And there's a few other things too that are a little bit different. Oh, there's no telescopic handle, so you can't release this and push the handle down. But, yeah, I can't remember what the other changes are at the moment. So I've only noticed this in a few machines, but this one actually will not run with a kilowatt attached to it. And it usually seems to be machines that have boards in them. I guess I'm not sure why it does that, so we're just going to have to skip the electrical measurements on this and just go to the flow testing. Alright, so we'll take the base airflow at the bag chamber here. Make sure we're tight. That's pretty impressive. And we'll try taking a suction reading, but I know there is a relief valve in these. Looks to be about 68, just shy of the 70 mark. The inlet shape on this is a little bit funny, so we're probably not going to get perfect results with this, but these are all kind of they're all a ballpark anyways in my mind. And then we'll test the suction at the end of the hose here. Wow, that is quite well sealed. We don't seem to have lost any suction going from the hose, from the body to the hose. Huh, that's interesting. And we'll just take a reading right before the power head. So it's here where we start losing some of the suction, and I can feel air moving right around here. Might even be able to feel that. But still, a measurement of 58. Just to warn of any inconsistencies we may have, it's just a little past closing time, and I don't want to keep the guy that's here, so I rushed it a little bit on this. Hopefully that doesn't skew my test results too much, but I don't want to take up his time. It's Friday. I'm sure he wants to go home. So we'll get this done quick and get out of here. Start with the brush roll off. Just realized we didn't have max on. Okay. Oh. Alright. We'll call it at that. And then for suction, again, we got a little bit of a lifting problem here. So that might skew it, but it looks like we're sitting at about 30. About 30, that is. Now with the brush roll on, okay, we'll just call it a that, and then we'll redo the suction. Looks like it went down maybe 2. Maybe not. And then just a very, very brief demo of this. Similar to the K3, but we can definitely tell it's got a little bit more ceiling power to it, because it's making a much deeper sound as we're using it. We might even want to turn that up to setting 3 just to see if we can get a little bit more agitation out of it. Yeah, that sounds a little bit better. Unfortunately, it didn't leave much for me to actually demonstrate on, but that's okay. So, there we have a little bit of kind of a rush demo of the Dart, but better than nothing. And then, of course, later on I'll be remeasuring my Felix to just compare, you know, the new model. Well, supposedly it has a new and different style motor in it, so yeah, we'll do a retest of my older Felix and see if they're the same.